Let's see. I did not put it out an announcement. Okay. Wasn't quite ready yet. Okay. This is working right. Okay. Hello, everybody. We're doing our get warmed up music. Hey, Scott. Hey, Laurie. Hey, April. Hey, Robin. I didn't want to be late, so I still got to grab me a drink, guys. I'm going to play this upbeat music till I get back. One moment.
Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
All right. Sorry, everybody. Can everybody see me and hear me okay? Sorry for leaving you hanging like that. Hi, Robin. 25 people already. Golly, y'all beating me here. Oh, I tell you, my dogs are crazy. I've been trying to sit down get this. I was trying to connect to StreamYard. This is my first time using it. My hair's still kind of wet. I look a mess. Hello, all you from. Okay, let me bend this back just a little bit so I can see. My hair, sorry about my hair so weird today, y'all. It's dry and weird. Hello, all y'all from Arkansas. Hello, Penny. See what I missed in here. I'm going to go over here to my YouTube so I can look at the comments. Sometimes I can see them better on the YouTube. And I need to make my mods, I think, because we're on Switch platforms, but I'm not sure. I have to check it out. I don't know how it works. But can y'all hear me good and everything? Andy Stoner. Ah. Thank you, Roger. Oh, hi, Kata. So, if y'all see my title, I hope it worked. Excuse me. Trying to down my pop before I come in here with my coffee. Hey, Martha. Hey, Laurie. I already said Laurie. Hi, Flies in the Coleslaw. Hi, dear. Hi, Donna. Hi, Scott. Does it say you're a mod, Scott? I'm not sure. Or do you want to be a mod? We gotta switch back over. Cinnamon highly on me in chat. Hello, Cinnamon hot. She's hot. I love it. I know I'm a dork. I'm not. You all, I try so hard to be a good YouTuber. I have tried to get this video that I want to show you all uploaded, and then I try to send it to my email, and it says it's too big, and I need to clip it. So I'm not real sure. And then I try to send it to my email. There I go, echoing. I gotta turn it down. I still got my ears plugged up, no wonder. Oh, April, I love you too, honey. April's been here since pretty much day one, didn't you, April, honey? Few of y'all have. I'm very grateful for you. Yeah, Scott, you're in the mod. Thank you. So I guess I didn't have to switch that up. It's through YouTube. Okay, I'm learning. You're awesome and pretty in real life. Fairy tale. Oh. You're cute. I love it. But y'all, like I said, makeup and distance are my two best friends. So I ain't as pretty as what this TV shows me. It lights me up, and like I said, I put my eyelashes on here. I put them on through the app. My secret. That's my secret weapon app. Y'all have seen me on some of my videos, what I really look like. I just don't have luxurious eyelashes. And a little bit smoother, prettier face. Well, makeup does that. So, do you all remember a long time ago? There was a man named Nick. Let me see what his name was. Trying to think his last name. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it again. I downloaded it, and he was from a Facebook group. It's a news center called Skyline News out of Tennessee. Does anybody remember him? I'm sure my dogs ain't eating my cords. They're bad about trying to chew on them. You better not be bothering nothing back here, Hoss. They always have to sit right with me, but then if I can't see them, I don't trust what they're doing. So let me see if my comments aren't. Katie says yes. April says yes. And he had a lot of misinformation and even chasing truth. Shoot, get my shoe back on, y'all. Chasing truth even redone the video, or played his video, kind of debunking some of the things he said because he was way misinformed. He was supposed to be a news guy, but yeah, he didn't know half of what he's talking about. But one thing he did say was that he talked to a guy on Ben Hill Road, and he met him down at the bottom of his driveway. Well, after I heard some of Ziggy's interview with Fred Hill, I realized that that's who he's talking about. But he also had stated Fred Hill had felony warrants. Now, if we go back and look them up for 2020, they say misdemeanor. So I'm not sure why Fred told him he had felony warrants or if that was for sure him. But the stories match up. So I wanted to play a little bit of both. I'm going to try to pull this up the right way. I'm not sure if it'll work for sure, but I might have to split the two down. I put them all together, but I might have to just put them, because I have them already over to a editing thing, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and split them back up and load them up that way to my computer. That way I can show you all. Then you look like Maureen Hara from the movie days. You look like Maureen Hara from the movie days. I don't know who that is. I'll have to look it up. I want to look like Lucille Ball. She's my queen. I want to be funny like Lucille. Unfortunately, people have told me I look like Kathy Griffith or Griffin. I don't want to look like her. She's mean. That's funny. I don't want to be a mean girl. I want to be nice. But I have to look at Maureen and see who that is. Okay, I'm going to send this over to my phone real quick, you all. I'm sorry. I was trying my best, and I'm learning slowly. I wanted to have it already up here. Lean on me. You look like... Wait. You look much prettier than that, Kathy. Thank you. Yeah, she's a hateful thing. I don't want to be hateful. Say, what's she saying? I need to focus my brightness of this so I can see it better, y'all. There's something going on with it. I think it's where I have it plugged in. I don't even know how. It's sad. I better not touch that. Okay. Well, anyways, let me go back. Say vitamin. Wait, okay. Look at this again. Vitamin. Oh, hush, coleslaw. Vitamin to Vegemin. Vitamin to Vegemin. I don't know what it says. Say vitamin to Vegemin. I don't know if I said it right. That's all you get. That's all I got. Lucy's my kind of girl. Collecting rocks across the U.S. Yes. I got my little rocks. I have little rocks, but they're not no big. You're so funny. I watch your videos and always put me in a better mood. Love the Dobbs video. I love the Dobbs video. That's one of my top ones because, and also when he complimented on it, that made me feel good. He liked it. Let me get this over here, y'all. I don't know about Facebook videos if I can play them on here, but I'm gonna send everything to my email real quick, and I'm gonna put up a disclaimer real quick. I'm gonna try to hurry to work. Sorry, guys. I know I thought I had it done. I thought it was done and said, and I looked and it said it was too big or whatever, that I had to trim it, and it was time to come on. Let your butt run free. And I went and got my guitar strings, and I realized that up on my keys, the tuner keys, there's a piece when I took the strings off, when I broke the strings, something missing. Did you notice the scrolling banner at the bottom of my screen today? You taught me that. Oh, I know. I seen it. Yes. You taught me lots of stuff too, Scott. I'm surprised. I learned that trial by error. But now finally I'm on StreamYard. Hopefully that it works a lot better than the other ones. I think it's acting up a little bit. Last time I was on, it cut me out several times. So, I don't know. It might be my Wi-Fi. All right, let me get this sent over there real quick. Let's find it again. All right, there's my disclaimer one. Oh, maybe it did work. Let me see. No, we ain't sending all that. La. They have a little bit of everything in it, y'all. We can't send that. I've embarrassed myself to death. I have my tick bite on there and everything. My electric bill. Oh, that would have been bad, wouldn't it? Okay, I need to send this one over to my email. We'll just start it out right. Get my let's see now. I think okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm at work. I told you that. Well, oh, it's not going to pop up because I'm on that email. Okay, I'll send it to this other email real quick. Hannah? I know how to do it. Okay, send it to that one. And then I'm going to go grab a different one. This one. Let me send it. Sorry, y'all. Oh, it's attached. And then that one. Let's see if it worked. Okay. And then I'll hit send. Then I'll go grab it and I'll share it. Because it's no big deal, and it don't show much evidence or anything like that, but it does show that maybe somebody lied about to a guy about saying he had a warrant and stuff. But it also leads me to think that if this is the case, then Fred really don't know anything about what happened to Summer, because this guy offered to let him go behind the law enforcement's back and collect the reward. So I just want to play a little bit. Let's see. Okay. I guess it's sent, but I'm going to double check because I didn't get no notification up here, but we are going to see. Okay. All right. Let's see if it worked. And bear with me, y'all. I'm trying my bestest. Okay, you won't see me for a moment. Y'all, had to add my own self back to my stream. I done screwed myself all up. Can you see me? Y'all, had to add my own self back to my stream. Can you see me? I'm embarrassed. I don't know if I fixed it or not. I'm a guest in my own live. I'm a guest in my own life. I don't know, y'all. When I did that, it took me. Had to leave, and I should have opened up a new tab, right? And I didn't, so it knocked me all the way out. So you know what I'm gonna do? Although we like the video, I'm just gonna play the audio because I can't handle it no more. Well, if this didn't work, I'm gonna check it real quick. If it tells me to leave, I'm not. So I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try to check my email anyway. Let's make sure it came through. And it didn't. I don't see it now. So let's make sure. It should be under primary, correct? Okay. See what happened. Oh, it gave me my StreamYard link. I sent my own self a StreamYard link. What did I do? This is embarrassing. This all get out, y'all. Okay, that ain't what I wanted to do. Okay, whatever. I'm goofy, so more practice, y'all. Thank you. Sorry, I'm generic. That's my favorite word of the day or the year. She's laughing her ass off. I gotta laugh with you so I don't cry. I really am trying to be a YouTuber. It just isn't working out too good, guys. I need like a tutorial on how to do a few things. I don't know how to get stuff from my phone to my computer. Actually, I think I do. It just hit me. I have to have a cord, right? And then you plug your phone in, and then you can do that way, I guess. But anyways, I'm just gonna play the audio because I'm tired of fooling with it. I give up so easily. And if Scott wants to come up, he can. And I'll send a link out. Just if he wants to. Does anybody want to come up? I'm going to put the link out. If anybody wants to come up and hang out and talk to me, you can. I think I know remember how to do this. Barely. All right. And then I can paste it here, and then I can go over there and paste it over there. I'm going to paste it in the chat for now. Well, I'm just going to keep pasting it in the chat because it's easier for me. And I just hope it's the right thing. Oh, goodness. Whoops. Hold on. Stupid chat icon's right in my way. Oh, my Atlanta. Oh, I've said my Atlanta 1,000 times. Wonder why. That ain't even my word. Okay, get out of my way, you ass. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to cuss. I can't get it to hit because this stupid chat icon thing. I'm not used to that either. Oh, my God. Give it to me, baby. Oh, help me. It says chat, and then when I do, I'm just going to type something up there, y'all. I don't know what it does, but oh, come on. So I can get it out of my way. That was live support. Why is live support on right in my way, y'all? Can you move it? I don't need you, honey. I lied. Oh, gosh. Y'all, help me. I'm going to go over here and do it this way, I guess. This is so stupid. I'm all tore up today. Oh, gosh. I don't remember how I even did it last time, y'all. I have like live support over there in a message box and everything. Oh my gosh. This StreamYard is not for me. Hi, everybody. I miss Daisy. I gotta take a breather. Hi. Y'all don't laugh at me too hard. I'll cry. Shake and bake 420. Buffering. Are you kidding me? Is it still buffering? See, if you can see my screen right where I'm trying to like hit share the link in the chat with y'all, it has a tech support little bubble. See if I can move it. It won't let me move it. And I don't want to talk to Eddie, but he's on there. Let's see if I can hit enter. Nope. All right, there you go. So there's the thing. If y'all want, if I didn't delete half of it, if anybody wants to come up and help me through this way and kind of walk me through anything, please do. Hey, music. Hey, Millie. Hi, Music City Mom. Hi, Millie. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Donna. You are good. We are all going to sit here with you and help you figure it out. Take your time. Thank you, honey. I don't know why I sent the email over so I can grab it or whatever, but it didn't work. But I wanted to share my I know one way. I just forget how to do everything, y'all. I read it and then I forget what I read. I studied all day to do this, and then I should have done another practice. I should have sent it to my email just in case. I had no idea it was going to be too big to send the way I was trying to send it. Lean on me, huh? The only other way I can do it is to, I can still do it. I just don't have like the marking, the timestamps, so I don't have to listen to the whole thing. Oh, well. You'll have that in the big cities. Oh my gosh, you'll have that in the big cities, won't you? Hi, Millie RN. Hi, Pine. Hi, Katie Kitty. I already said that, I think. Hi, Tiggy Bear. Oh, I love that name. Hi, sweetie. Hi, chat. I hope everybody's well tonight. Everybody but me, probably. Hi, Donna. And I already said hi, but hi again. And Kelly. I'm just making sure I didn't forget anybody. Unsolved with Barb. Hello. Hey, coming in. Just catching up. Yeah, I'm kind of embarrassed right now, but I'm learning. I'm so sorry that I'm having technical difficulties. I was going to share my screen with you. I can still do that, but I don't want to sit there and search around forever. I'm trying to figure out real quick how else I can do it. That's why I wish somebody come up here and talk while I figure it out. Well, I think that Scott might be busy because he had things to do. He was on call for his little thing he does, help the community. You're fine. Thank you. Can you make mods? Aren't you already a mod, Ross? I thought you was. There's Scott. Thank you, Scott, my hero.
Good evening there.
I'm embarrassed to death.
Oh, you're fine. I see you swapped over to StreamYard.
Yeah, and that's my problem. And then I got tech support down there in that bubble. I accidentally hit it. I just canceled him out, but I was trying to share the link, and then they placed that chat bubble right where you hit send.
Huh.
It's right over the arrow where you hit send. But finally, I moved him out of the way somehow, and sneak a real fast click underneath him.
Right.
But it's right back. It's so weird. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
now I
say
may actually have to mute because I do have the hotline tonight, so I
okay.
might have to just mute or drop down if it's
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how I can take a video that I downloaded and then play it up here, but it's on my phone instead of.
oh right.
So I was trying to send it to myself, and then when I did, I lost myself. I had to find myself. I
Yeah,
didn't
you
think I'd
can.
ever come back.
Is it a YouTube video?
Yeah, and I saved it to my gallery on my phone.
Right.
I did screen recording,
Okay.
and then I saved it to my phone, in the gallery. And then, well, where is it? Uh, I don't even know where Ziggy's. Oh, there it is. So I have a little bit of Ziggy. So I was going to do a disclaimer and a little bit of that. The guy from Facebook, he's a news guy. I think like a generic news outlet.
I remember I had to think a minute there when you was
Do you remember when
explaining
Ziggy?
who he was, but I remember he was out of I think he was out of North Carolina or something.
Okay, but
But
he
he
talked.
had a whole lot of stuff, just the facts all crazy and stuff.
Yeah, he even went down being hit a road. He said that he ran into Fred on at Fred's driveway, but he didn't call him Fred. He called him a meth user.
Right,
But then he turned around and said, "I really." He was talking about meth and everything. Then he said, "I really don't think he was a meth user, but maybe a meth dealer." And then he said but he couldn't come forward because he had warrants. But I can't think of anybody else that could have been.
right,
Because what they told him was what Fred said to everybody
right,
about Dawn coming down there 3 to 4 hours, same night. Told him about that book, told him about sacrifice. All that was the same. So it had to be Fred. So did he have a warrant for a felony? But I thought Ziggy found out it was a misdemeanor.
right. Yeah, that's what the thing back in 2020. Apparently, the way that I understood it was he had theft of
Yeah.
under $1,000. I think is what it was from Walmart back in 2020, and they set his court date, and then he had a failure to appear, so they put a warrant out on him for the failure to appear.
But that shouldn't have been a felony. Oh, a felony's anything over it. Well, here.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it would be a felony or not, but it would be a warrant for his arrest, to go in front of the judge and say, why didn't you show up here? I scheduled you to be here because you stole a bunch of stuff from Walmart.
Right. Well, here where I'm at, I think it's 500 or 600 is considered a felony. So, probably was if it's closer to $1,000.
I think that's what I think's what it was.
I was thinking it was too, but it didn't say felony. I don't think, but maybe they just didn't put it
No,
on there yet.
no, it didn't say. I never saw anything that said felony on there.
I didn't either. But so maybe he just told him of a warrant, and the guy jumped because he had so much misinformation anyway.
He might have just trying to make the story look better than what it
Yeah,
was.
and he was
You
gonna
know,
give whoever, I think it's Fred,
right,
the money, the reward money, if he would tell him where she's at. And he said, um, "Can I play a little bit of it? The part y'all want to hear the little part that Are y'all familiar from what Fred told Ziggy about Dawn came down there 3 or 4 hours later, after the night Summer went missing, and was telling him about a book, and about if um this trigger warning, if they sacrificed Summer, that would make him like a king and stronger, and
Yeah.
forgive all of his sins and stuff. Well, this guy also told Don was supposed to also told Marlena's father that passed. I think that's who it was,
Yeah.
and so it could have been him, but he wasn't supposed to. I don't know if he had warrants on him or not, or any kind of trouble, but they said came down to the driveway, so that would have been Fred, in my opinion, if it was on Ben Hill Road and he came to the driveway. But I wanted to play a little bit of what that guy said, that
It
Fred said.
seems right because, from what kind of, I guess the feeling that I know the feeling that I've got is, Fred's kind of the guy, he works on cars and strips cars down, takes them to the crusher and, sells scrap and stuff like that. So I can
Yeah,
picture Fred as being somebody that's always outside piddling around who would,
yeah,
if anybody came up through there would see him.
that's what I was thinking. So I figured it was Fred, but this guy. What my point was, the whole thing that I'm getting down to is the news can get things so wrong. They have reports that Summer was seen on Ben Hill Road at 7, or Beach Creek at 7. They've had her as 4. They've had her as 5. They've had her. They have the 2. Uh, the law enforcement was supposed to. The call was supposed to come in at 6:20 something, and then they're saying, like Scott even said, that they're saying that all of them was down there at 6:30, and law enforcement was already there. That's impossible. It's just impossible. So it makes me wonder if the law enforcement is something going on.
Well, I've kind of stretched that out a little farther in my mind about some other things that was said that day. And I tell you, I don't know. I was watching, and it goes back to another video that when Jody Sue was on with Tiffany, and
Yeah.
she was explaining some stuff on there again, and Cher played it just a little while ago.
Okay.
And that was kind of what I was thinking about because after I did that live yesterday talking about all that stuff, I got thinking about it more.
Yeah.
And I was like, boy, there's a lot I could have added on into that live. I probably could have talked another 30 minutes on stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy because there's a lot of weird stuff happening, and they won't let us have the original call.
Nope.
That's so weird, and we wouldn't have what we have now if it wasn't for J WJHL. Is that what it's called? We wouldn't even have that one. I don't think.
Right.
I don't know if we would have had that. The dispatch, the news put it out. Like would they would have gave it to anybody? You know what I mean? If it wasn't them.
Right. Right.
So it makes me think there's a lot of weird stuff happening. I don't know, but then I think about Don being in a different county, if that would have made any kind of difference. But he said he told Candace to call. The weird thing about it is Jody has slipped up and said Summer was 4
Right.
another time,
Yep.
and the call said she was 4.
Well, see, that's what I was going to add in because according to Don, he said he got the phone call from Candace at 5:30,
Mm-hmm.
and Candace says that that's when she said she threw her phone down in the back of the truck and got grandma's phone.
See, Don and Candace
So
story.
if that really happened, if Don did call the police then and Candace really did call the police then then the cops could have been there at 6:30. But they never dispatched it out, or at least dispatched the first call out. Maybe we're hearing the dispatch of a second call once the cops get there and start seeing everything shady, and then they call in, and we hear the dispatch
Well,
that we hear
the only
where
thing
everybody comes out.
the only thing I can argue about that is whenever the dispatch call goes out, they said search inside the house, even if they say they haven't. I mean that they already have. So it makes me think they're just not getting there.
Right. But it would lead you to believe that. Yeah, I agree 100%.
Yeah.
But now you're kind of looking back at it. I'm like, well, maybe, because what is going on?
I was thinking maybe Don's call came through a different county and then it got relayed somehow.
Well, that's what they claim. Well, allegedly, Don said in one of the interviews that when he called the police, he was in Washington County,
Yeah.
and they had to transfer him to Hawkins County.
So his original 911 would have been in Washington. Him
which is
saying whatever.
where Jonesboro is, which would make sense for him making that call at 5:30 because he was in Jonesboro working.
Yeah. Yeah. But did you hear, dude? You remember in the very beginning, people were saying that the police, I think Don said police came at 7, and then he
Right.
changed it all. Is that true?
Right.
It was 7:00 something,
Well,
or 5 minutes till 7, or something like that, and then it changed, just up and changed one day.
Right. Apparently, based off of the dispatch that we've all heard, I know Gray Hughes was one of them, and he's a pretty smart guy.
Yeah.
That he worked it out from. He did a timeline of what was happening during that dispatch call and when it was happening. And supposedly what he got figured out was the search and rescue teams got there at 7:03.
Yeah.
So the dispatch call was earlier than that, but by the time everybody was able to get out there,
Yeah.
set up at the command center, because you hear in the dispatch call, they're saying, the command center is going to be at Mount Carmel Baptist. By the time they get all that set up, it was 7:03. So that could have been what, Don was thinking. Because I swear, I think old Don, I think he's getting told stuff by, well, the police, of course, naturally. He's getting stuff told to him by Candace. He's getting stuff told to him by Grandma. And he's getting stuff told to him by Jody Sue.
Mm-hmm.
And I swear, I think the poor guy was at work all day.
I know.
And just got a phone call that evening and was just as blindsided by it as could be.
Yeah. People are all tore up about him going to the shed, but not me, because in his mind, they've done search, 30, 40 minutes at the top?
Right.
He's going to go look more down towards the creek and the bottom.
Well, that's kind of what I thought. If he was talking to Candace, now I don't believe that they stayed on the phone all the way from Jonesboro till he got home.
That would be like a miracle that didn't happen, or if it did, it was like some act of God somehow, because that didn't happen.
But I believe that they was probably on the phone for part of that trip. And I would think that Candace probably would have said, Dawn would have asked where all of you looked. And she said, I've looked under the beds. I've looked in the bathroom. I've looked,
yeah.
Out at her swing. I've looked in, everywhere. I looked in the car. I looked over at Granny's, and she was like, she ain't here. So I'm like you. Well, if he's going by what his wife's telling him, that they've looked all over up top of the hill, it wouldn't be out of the ordinary to go down to the bottom of the hill and
Right.
look.
Yeah.
You know,
That's just the way I thought it, and or unless he had something on him he wanted to hide, like a pill or something.
right? But God, he could have just thrown that out the window on his
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
way from Jonesboro to home. I mean, he could have thrown
Right.
whatever out. You know,
See, yeah, that don't even make sense. Yeah.
I
And
mean,
then they would have found it right off the bat. So, yeah.
right? Yeah.
And the other thing that stood out with me in this whole case is Don said that the camera came up missing. Do you remember that?
Yep.
I just don't get that. Like, it's kind of weird. Like, why did he even bring it up? And if so, where is it?
Well, that was the big thing that he was raising so much Cain about because
Mm-hmm.
it costed a lot of money.
Right.
Was that Canon camera
That
and then
wasn't on the evidence
their
list.
big screen TV.
Yeah.
He didn't say nothing else really about nothing else being gone because probably it wasn't worth nothing no way. But he made sure to mention that camera and the TV because that's expensive
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. I just don't know. Like, they're supposed to write every single thing down. But he was saying it wasn't on that list. But now that I come and find out there's different people submitted different lists
Right,
of evidence.
right.
So
But
maybe it's
that kind of just fell away. It was like, well,
now
whatever become of that camera
because,
there because I mean,
because
if you
yeah, now that the what was it called, CP, and all this is coming out from people in the area and all that, and then he's talking about missing camera, it's kind of weird.
well, see, that's what I was going to say, but I didn't know where
Yeah,
you wanted to go with it on your channel. But I
it
mean,
was. Yeah,
if you're into that stuff, then it would make more sense to take a quality photograph with a Canon camera than it would to take a poor quality photograph with your
with the
cell phone.
phone. Yeah, and Candace wanted the camera.
Right.
It was a Christmas present to her, for her. It was kind of weird.
Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't know
Yeah.
where that part of it. I didn't
Yeah,
know
so
that.
Candace had just got it for Christmas, or I don't know when, but he said it was a Christmas present to Candace. She wanted it. So it's kind of weird.
Okay.
And then now I found out she's friends with the neighbor down the road, too. The one that nobody wants to talk about. The one that has all the dogs in the front yard. Every time somebody pulls up, they all bark. That house.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's kind of weird. And it would make sense if something like happened with them too. Every time we find somebody, it makes sense.
Well, I would not put that past Candace at all. At all.
I wouldn't either.
I would
And
almost, to be honest with you, I'd almost expect it, to be honest with you.
yeah, and he didn't live there. He was bringing his child there in the mornings and going to work, coming in the evenings, picking her up, or him or her up. Said his
Right.
mother was a babysitter, so that
Okay.
while he's at work. So if he came in the morning and dropped him off or the child off, come back in the evening, that would still place that guy in the area at the same time too.
Well, certainly would, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And he's what, like 21 or something?
Yeah, younger, he has children too. So all of them, a lot of them have kids a young age out there.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely that for
Ain't
sure.
nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. And
Well, I mean, it's. I mean, let's be real. Teenagers experiment,
yeah,
but maybe they're just not as careful with their experimentation as what, say, maybe you or I would be. They didn't use protection or whatever, and
right.
accidents happened, and the next thing you know, you got a house full of babies.
And a lot of them, the parents is so old fashioned that they never thought they would be even doing anything like that, so they didn't even tell them nothing yet.
Right, right, exactly.
Some of them
That's
ignorant
very
too,
true.
because yeah, they're thinking, well, they're gonna wait till they get married. Old fashioned, that's a even though Beach Creek or Ben Hill's kind of wild, it's also that area altogether is a religious area.
Yep, yep.
From what I
Not
gather,
not as much now as what it was like when I was younger
right?
growing up. I mean, and I don't think that's just in the Beach Creek area. I think that's
The whole,
nationwide.
yeah, Tennessee and Missouri's the Bible Belt area, and they're just different areas of the United States that's portrayed to be more kind of Baptist religion and
Right,
different kind of Bible thumpers. What I mean to say,
Bible thumping. Yeah.
yeah. Somebody says when you see Miss Daisy asked her about being pregnant, so she's a mess. Sorry, carry on. Listen, what? Miss Daisy's pregnant. Pregnant. I say just like my mama. Oh, she's pregnant. I used to hate when she said it too, and I just said it just like her. Lord, Miss Daisy. She said, "Ask Miss Daisy about being pregnant. She's a mess." That happened to me, but I wasn't pregnant. But I tested positive pregnancy for about 2 or 3 weeks. It was scary.
I was just here recently.
Yeah, that just happens sometimes. Females they have problems in their ovaries, cyst. A
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
of times the cyst is from caffeine, probably smoking cigarettes. I used to smoke all the time, and caffeine, you'll get cysts, and it will come up that you're pregnant. I hope
Oh,
that's what's going on with Miss Daisy. If not, then it's a miracle. So don't be upset. If God wanted it to be, or it wouldn't be.
I know my first wife had a heck of a time with those ovarian cysts. Now
Yeah,
my second one didn't, but my first wife, man, she had like cervical cancer and ovarian cysts. She was just, I mean, all the time having a heck of a time.
that's so hard. That's a hard pain to deal with. It really is. It makes you double over in pain.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
definitely.
You don't know what's going on. I've had that one time. My mom had lots of times. I've been lucky that it wasn't that bad for me. Yeah, that's scary. I hope that's all Daisy is. Bless her heart. It's probably a big cyst. I hope. I mean, unless she wants a baby.
I know a lot of times, well, like my first wife, they changed her birth control pills up because different birth control pills can actually help you from getting those
Yeah.
cysts and stuff as bad. So I guess it's the different amounts of hormones or different mixture of hormones or however it is it works. But
God, you know a little bit about everything. I love talking to you. You really do. I don't think there's nothing you don't know. Oh, I love it. Yeah, that's crazy. A lot of guys are like, oh, well, so her fangs hurting.
right.
You know what I mean? I love it. It's true. Well, it shows you're compassionate. It's what to me. You care when somebody's hurting and listen to what the problem was.
Well, I mean, I was married to the woman, so
Right.
apparently I cared about her. At some point in time, I was concerned for her general well-being. You
Yeah.
know.
Oh, I love it. Mom's hormones got all crazy because of B50. And then I guess the cyst along, both of it came up false positive. I've seen somebody writing about it in the chat, and it just kept on and kept on saying false positive. I mean, I was starting to believe it. I was starting to push my own belly out and everything. That's why ain't that weird? You
Oh,
think you're
wow.
pregnant, and your belly instantly pops out. It's funny. It's true though.
Well, these days you can have, I mean, I guess it's safer, to have babies on up older than what they
Yeah,
used to
used to.
recommend.
Right, used to. A lot of the older women would end up with babies with Down syndrome. But nowadays, there's something going on different. I'm not sure what they did different, but it's not as common for you to have a baby with Down syndrome if you're over 50 or whatever. It's weird. It's,
I guess they know how to do it
understand that. Oh, you didn't. My phone did not understand it. Half the time it don't. It don't know my country grammar.
I don't even try to use the voice thing on there because it never understands me. So,
I know. Half the time it does. I have to actually talk like this.
right. Yeah.
Ah, Scott is so humble. Yes, he is. He's my YouTube husband or boyfriend. I don't know which one.
I was going to say, did we move from boyfriend to husband that quick?
YouTube husband. I mean, boyfriend.
I was going to say, man, we move quick on
Well,
these
we
internet
had a
streets
date.
here.
Yeah, we've had 2 dates on panel.
That's what I was going to say. This is our second date, and we're already hitched up. We're going to go tie cans behind our internet car and drive through the YouTube streets with cans rattling and just married on the back of her windshield.
Done by Jody Seuss. Look, Twice in the Coastal said, did they have cooter pain? Oh, that's funny. I don't know. We went from Fred Hill to cooter pain.
Yeah, Lord, how did we ever do that?
Oh no, but yeah, I think it's crazy how he. But I asked Ziggy about it, but I don't think she knew what I was talking about because she was like, "No, he never had any interviews. It really wasn't an interview, I guess. It was just a little questioning. I guess they run into
Right.
him and asked." But yeah, so this what I was going to as well. So Fred does not know anything. If Fred had a chance to get behind the scenes and collect 75 or 78,000
74.
dollars, how many?
74,000.
$74,000 behind the scenes, just to tell him where Summer was at, and this guy was going to go behind the lost back and everything, and Fred didn't know anything, or he'd be riding in a brand new car and whatever. He probably wish he did.
Yeah, he didn't know anything.
Oh, Fred, I never did think Fred of anything anyway, but a lot of people have said it. I've seen it.
Oh, I
But
love somebody changed their name there to FDO Tim Mullen. There's me a fan right there.
what's the FDO mean?
Uh, F directly off.
Oh.
That's what I
Yeah.
always say is,
Yeah, he's a weird character too. I mean, really, if you look at everybody that we've looked at, it could have possibly been about any one of them. The only one I can say that I really didn't see anything was Fred.
right.
It's weird. And a little bit Andy, because I don't know really about Andy, because I don't know enough.
Well, here's the thing with Andy. Now I'm not saying that Fred Hill is an angel, and I'm not saying that Andy is an angel.
Mm-hmm.
No more than when I said, I really don't think Don's knows anything other than what he was been told about it. I'm definitely not saying Don's an angel
Right.
in none of it.
Right.
But
They weren't there.
if Andy Now Jody Sue says that, he went across the street to the store and was messing around with his soon-to-be wife, but that store would have had cameras.
Yeah.
So if TBI went up there, or Hawkins County Sheriff or FBI, whoever went up to where he worked and seen that Andy was on camera, even if Andy left on camera, but then he popped up on camera at the store and then left off camera at the store and within 2 minutes popped back up on the camera at work, TBI was smart enough to figure out, all right, the boy didn't go nowhere.
Yeah.
If he would have went somewhere, don't you think for a minute they probably wouldn't have took him in and said, all right, boy, you're going to have to tell us everything you know, what's going on.
Yeah.
Well, that never happened.
Nope. I think that Jody Sue was out with Candace somewhere, or up at Candace. That's why her wallet was with her. There's a reason she had that wallet with her. I don't think she was in the cabin.
Right.
I think she was out running around. She don't want nobody to know it. Her mom maybe dropped her off at the end of the road, or maybe her son dropped her off, and that's the missing time. It was hurry up and get back section before Andy got home.
Could be.
That's the way I look at it anyway.
Because I tell you what, right before I come over here, well, she might still be going on right now, but I wanted to come over here and hang out with you. CSI Piper has got a stream going right now.
Oh.
And Andy's been over there in her chat and stuff. Anyway, they're getting stuff sorted out with him, but this is the second or third time that Piper has said that she believes that Jody Sue had another life going on that took place while Andy was at work that Andy didn't even know about. And then, when Andy would come in from work of the evenings, she would act normal or whatever until he left to go back to work. And then she would start her, gossiping and busy being and sticking her nose and everything and doing whatever she done all throughout the day. And I wouldn't doubt that for 1 second.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've met plenty of women that do that kind of thing, and I believe Candace done it, and Jody Sue done it.
Well, I'd agree with you. Candace done the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, I'd lump them all in with that. I would say Marlena Crawford. I'd say Crystal Spencer. I'd say every darn one of them had something else going on, through the day when their men was out at work. And then when the men come home, they...
It's a flues.
Yeah.
It's so disrespectful. I mean, I flirt with you or whatever, but I tell my boyfriend about it. He just
Well, I mean, gosh, I know you've got a boyfriend and you've been happily with this guy for 25 years, it's just playing,
Right, but people really... It's crazy. Like, there's really people that's that disrespectful to do their man. All you have to do is say it's over.
Right.
And then do whatever you want. Even if you get back together tomorrow. And it still ain't right, but at least it's fair.
Right.
It's crazy. It's over. Yeah, I wish women was more like... I don't know. I got done dirty when I was younger. And I guess that's why I don't. And I already seen what the other side felt like. So, yeah. But there's many people.
Part of the reason I'm happily single right now is because...
Well, my mom had a boyfriend at the front door and a boyfriend at the back door. And I've seen it my whole life. And, yeah.
Right.
I always despised her for it. It's just, I seen them people get their heart broken. And then I had a lie for her. And it was always a lie, and it's just crazy.
Well, I mean, and I definitely don't classify all women in the category of doing that, but in my personal experience, the only three women, now I went out with a bunch of other women, but there was nothing that the meaning behind that was just going out to have a good time, and there wasn't no commitment ever expected, or
Right.
it was just to go out and have a good time. But
Friend stuff. Yeah.
my high school girlfriend, my first wife, and my second wife, my son's mom, all done that. And after 3 times, I had enough. I was like, I ain't too good at this picking women out, apparently. Or I ain't too good at being a husband because they decide they're going to go find somebody else to run off with. So apparently I ain't too good at that. So I'm just going to call that third and done. I
Yes.
don't deal with that no more,
I hold on one second. Carol. Carol, no. Carolina. Thank you so much. She said, "Hi, lean on me. I sent you a tip to your tip jar. Thank you for keeping Summer's story out there." Oh, you're welcome. I'm not very good with words. That's why I don't speak on it a whole lot. I just usually put my 2 cents in because I'm not very good at words. I feel like I'm not, but I'm doing all right today.
You
Oh,
do
thank you
good.
so much. Yeah, I'm mostly like a sit back and listen type of person, but I know everything. I know everything there is to know just about.
Now,
You don't realize how much you know until you start talking about it.
let me clarify about them three women there. About 20 years after me and my high school girlfriend broke up, we actually got together. We met again and actually went out as friends for a few weeks, and just talking about everything and
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. So we get along good. My first wife, I'll never want to see that girl again as long as I ever live. My son's mother, we get along better
Now.
now. I mean, she comes over, she cleans my mom and dad's house, she cleans my aunt's house, she gives us all haircuts, she helps my aunt run errands.
Oh.
I mean, her good grief, my ex mother in law sends me uh, care packages home from Thanksgiving dinner and Christmas dinner and everything. Buys me Christmas presents. I mean, the whole kind of deal. So even though I had bad experiences in all occasions but that one, we was able to patch everything up and get on good terms and on good grounds and everything. So, like I said, don't anybody come away from here thinking that I'm some woman hater or something like that, because
Well,
that
don't
just
you know what's Sue's favorite thing to say about you?
right. Yeah, yeah, exactly. But
You're very supportive in women, and yeah, sometimes it's hard to go against like whenever the true crime stuff, just like what Dolly says, when the majority of the community is women,
yeah,
it's hard not to get into it or have a problem or a disagreement with a woman. It's not
yep,
don't mean you're a woman hater.
right. It's just that's all that you're interacting with.
Yeah. Hi, Krista kids. Hi, Marcy. Hi, X country. I try to throw them in there when I see them. I see us off there. Hi, honey. Hi, yeah.
There's CSI.
Yeah. Welcome, CSI. What's happening? Any good details we need to come up here and talk about? Come up here and share with me.
She had all kinds of stuff going on over there in her chat.
I know. I didn't know. I'm just going to do every Monday and Friday, and then my subscribers know that. So, like, I'm not going to let them down because they support me. Good.
Well, Cher made a good point today because she went on when I was live.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying this is necessarily because of me. I'm just using this as an example, But Cher was saying in her live stream, she said, I try not to step on other creators' toes going live and when they're live, but she said, good grief, there's so many of us and we go live at all different times.
Yeah.
It's just, she said, I just go live when I feel like going live. And that's the way I've always done it.
Well, the thing is, I
And,
used to. I didn't go live for a long time because Miss Daisy, and I felt like every time I wanted to go live, she was already live, and then finally I just started pretty much going live, and it works out. So I'm glad.
well, that's what that beautiful replay crew is for.
Yeah.
Because I watch the majority of my stuff, like I was saying today in my live, I watch the majority of my stuff on replay.
Right.
If I catch a live, it's like this live tonight. I knew you were going live because why? You were in my chat and said I'm going live at 8:00 tonight. So I
Yeah.
set my schedule. I went ahead and had dinner, ate, and dishes cleaned up,
Oh, well, I
everything.
appreciate
That
it.
way, when 8:00 come, I was ready to come over here and hang out in chat.
I love talking to. I like it because you're like so witty and you just know a lot, and it just actually you just make me look good. So I'm like, hey, get him over here. He's smart.
Oh
I just
no,
love having you in here because you do. You make me look good. You help me get along with words, and I don't know, you just help me a lot with all the things on YouTube. You've been on here for a while, so who else would I want my mentor to be? Yeah.
I'll help you any way that I can.
Hello, Top
Sure.
Dog. Top Dog. We've been over here having a dance off. We've been dancing on Daisy's channel. Oh, we've been having a good time sometimes. Late night chit chat, I think is what they called. We get up there and dance. We had a birthday party for one of our friends. We had a dance-a-thon. Deborah Ann, hi honey. Martha, Larrabee, I too, Scott, is mostly replay. You want to come up, CSI? Have anything good to talk about? She said you can't avoid going live on somebody else stuff. Scott, hello, Angie. She says hello, Angie Shay. I love that name, Angie Shay. That's from your chat, ain't it?
Yes, Angie Shea. Yeah.
Yeah, I seen her earlier. Oh, thank you, Angie Shay, for showing up. You brought a few people over here. Thank you. I got 96 people in here. A lot of times it's like 36. But I've been getting up pretty good lately. It fluctuates between 60 and 100. And then sometimes it goes way down, but I'm grateful for anybody. I'm trying
Well,
to get my lives up, y'all, even if I just chit around and talk around. I'm also learning programs behind the scene to edit videos and stuff. So I can only right now only do those little short ones, but I mean, I'm getting better at. It's hard to mash them together.
right,
That's the hard part for me, to look like it's just one stream, one. Mine, you can kind of tell where it breaks and starts, but I'm learning how to like glide it in where you can't tell those different clips.
right. Yeah, I have no. I can't help you with all that because I have no idea how to do that stuff.
Yeah, maybe once I learn that, I'll help you with that. Because I've been learning. There's so many people out here that teaches you for free. There's paid things.
Right,
I forgot the name of them. Well, there's like a paid site that teaches. There's a paid site that'll do it for you, and they'll make every one of your thumbnails, all that stuff. But I'd rather do it myself.
well, there's tons of YouTube videos that you can go, like you can go
Yeah,
type in your search bar how to make a thumbnail on YouTube, and boom, you'll get tons of videos and
yeah. It
stuff.
told me to go to Canva, so I got that now.
Right.
So I
I
got that
figured,
part going, but I just don't know how to use it yet. But I'll figure it out. I figured out the easiest editing app on your phone, even. I don't know if you can get it for your laptop, which I wish you could because it's simple. Is that Snap? or CapCut. Now it's awesome for your phone.
Oh, okay.
That's what Shay uses, and that's what I use to make those sounds and put the devil faces on people and make that cat meow and that fart
Okay. Okay.
noise. All that. Says I bet she was sitting on her hind end and made a fart noise. I don't know if you heard that.
Yeah, I did.
It's like, doop. I'm just awful. I just try to make people laugh. Sometimes I'm corny.
They did, which, like I said, I don't care about it. I'm editing it out right now. But
Did it do it?
that little 10 seconds of that "Lean on Me"
And
song,
it's made by a friend that I go to church with that
huh?
played it on their keyboard. And I even tried to send it back to YouTube myself. And
What was his name? Because it gave his name.
Michael, I don't even know his last name to be honest, but his name's Michael. Is that what I said?
Uh, oh shoot! It's already went through far enough.
Yeah,
Uh,
it sent it to mine too. I have to cut it out, I guess. I didn't know until I went back and looked today after you said that. Because I thought since he like did it and changed it up somewhat, that would have been fine. He played it on his music board, like his keyboard thing. He made me a
oh,
burnt CD and a plug and play thing to plug in my computer with it on there for me. So I thought it would be fine since he done it, but I guess not. But I knew that one, my commercial, I got to switch that up somehow. The one I
okay.
called it.
Maybe that was what it got me on. I was thinking it was the "Lean on Me" thing, but maybe it was that one.
No, because it got me on the Lean on Me, and it was my friend. It wasn't even. There's got to be a way around that because there's so many people does covers in their videos on here.
Right.
I don't know the trick to that. There's something. I even tried to go back this evening and look at while I was at the store. I went back and tried to listen to the videos about how to get music on YouTube without license and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And doing cover songs, but I couldn't figure out exactly what they're trying to say. Buy pretty much buy a subscription, and then they'll give you a bunch. But I want to know how people get by with doing it. I see it all the time. People do
Right.
covers all the time, and that's all that was. It didn't have words in it, and I thought it was gonna be good. And like I didn't know how to stop it it wasn't supposed to play that long on my video, but I didn't realize it did that. But still, I was trying to make an intro outro thing,
Right. Right.
but it didn't work out right. But I was gonna see which one mine said copyright claim. And so if you're see right now mine don't bother me, but once I get monetized, I have to take all that off there, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right. It's already took it. It took it off. It gives you the option to either clip that section out of the video or just mute the the music out. And
Okay.
that's what I just got through doing. It has to reprocess the video when you do that.
I'm sorry about that.
Oh,
I,
I'm
I thought,
showing fully monetized right now. No claim, nothing. So
okay, good.
yeah, I'm good to go.
I'm glad because I thought that it would be fine on that one, but the other one you might want to look at it. It was made on off a Snapchat song,
Oh, okay.
so I don't know if they let you do it, but I don't know if once it goes to YouTube if it's okay. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it was built into the Snapchat app. It's like TikTok. When I do TikTok ones, sometimes they say do the copyright claim, sometimes they don't. It's weird. Yeah, I guess that's why they fixed it like that nowadays, where they let you go in and trim it out without raising too much trouble.
Right. Oh,
Don't it show
they give
exactly
you the
where?
opportunity to dispute it if you want to,
Yeah.
but I've never been serious enough about it to where I ever get into that.
Yeah, but if you want to get to 10,000 and do fundraisers, you gotta be serious nowadays.
Yeah.
Cause we're gonna get you up there. I'm gonna share you all over everywhere.
Well,
That
I'd
way,
like to do it. I would just, I feel like there's a lot of,
yeah. If y'all haven't, let me tell you, do that now, cause I forget to return favors sometimes. So if y'all haven't subscribed to Scott's, which a lot of you already are, I do believe, but please, I'm gonna find his link or somebody. If someone else could do it, it'd be even better. Put Scott's channel link in the chat for me. That way we can get him to 10,000. He wants to do stuff for the United States, I guess, the community of. He
well,
wants to start fundraisers through YouTube where it don't touch his pocket at all. It goes straight to the organization from YouTube, from your pocket straight to the place through YouTube. But YouTube don't take the money. Is that correct? You
right.
explain it.
Yep, that's exactly right. See, I
Yeah.
was thinking about doing things like just imagine. Now, let's just imagine this. I know it's thinking big, but you got to have goals. Let's say I got 10,000 subscribers by August.
Mm-hmm.
So from August 1st, all of August, all of September, all of October, all of November, and half of December. So for 4.5 months, $1 at a time here and there, what we could do to provide Christmas presents to homeless kids
Yeah.
through a reputable place, like what's that, Angel Trees, or
Giving Tree, Angel Trees. There's
right, the Angel Tree, or do Salvation Army to help them with their food drives that they have at Christmas time and Thanksgiving time.
We have
You know,
children that's been through an abusive essay.
yeah.
In our area, it's called Hope Place. We
I
look.
mean, there's just tons of places out there that you could do that for, to where it shouldn't offend anybody. I mean, how could you ever get mad for somebody donating $1 if they felt that they
I got.
wanted to do that, to go for it to buy a homeless kid or an underprivileged kid a Christmas present, regardless of whether it was in Kingsport, Tennessee, or Lexington, Kentucky, or Atlanta, Georgia, or Los Angeles, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Who cares? Who cares? I don't
Right.
care where they do it.
Me
Just
either.
go through a reputable place to where it's going to get done.
Yep.
And you could
Just
do children's hospitals. I mean, you could do, like,
the
of
search
course, I'm
places.
a patient of Vanderbilt, so you could do something towards Vanderbilt or Duke University or the Nice Wander Children's Center.
The I like doing things for the speech and hearing, the Geiger speech and hearing places,
There you go.
because you got hearing aids for babies and glasses. There's one for the Easter seals, and they buy glasses, and there's just so many different ones that I would love to. I mean, I do it all the time, just going to the big lots and going to the dollar store. I always give my $1,
Well, the
$2.
thing that I always look at is, now parents may not always make the best choices, okay? We all know that. But a child can't help who its parents are going to be. They're just born. They just come into the world, you
Mm-hmm.
know? It's about as innocent as you could possibly get is a child. They can't choose their parents. They can't choose if they're born
Cleft
black,
lip.
white. They can't choose if they're born in rich people's homes or if they're born in, the projects, or, they can't choose whether their parents, get evicted out of their houses.
Yeah.
Nothing,
Sad.
nothing. But there's organizations out there that are in place to help
I was
kids
in
like
the Big
that.
Brother Big Sister program, and it was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Right. There you go. Big sister, big brother, big sister.
Hmm.
Uh, the YMCA, the YWCA, the Boys and Girls Club of America.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just just your mind can go on and on and on, and see you could do different ones. Once you get available to do it, you can start one, and then set it up for a certain time, and then when it expires, pick another good organization.
Right.
And then when it expires, and who cares if you get $5, $10, $20, $2,000? Who cares? But at least you're giving back to community, to the things that matter the most in the community, which is our children.
Yeah. I don't know how those people. I seen Angie put St. Jude up there. I don't know how people actually rip them off, but that's, I guess, when you don't send the money straight through YouTube or whatever.
Right.
There's over on the drama community,
Right. Yeah.
someone scammed, and it makes people not want to. But the way that Scott is talking is going straight to them from the app, pretty
Right.
much. It
Yep.
don't go to Scott's hands.
Yep.
So nobody going to say it. I mean, I'm not saying Angie is. I know she's not saying it. I'm saying other people that listen to Scott and know he's saying this. They're saying, well, he just trying to find a way. No, he's trying to find a way to help people.
Yep.
He's not a criminal. I just get mad. And you know who I'm talking to on there. She knows exactly who I'm talking to. Makes me so mad. Everybody, no matter what you do, if it involves money, she finds a way to call you a scammer.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't worry about her over there. I could care less, because the people that our subscribers that we had, and not just our subscribers, but subscribers in many channels,
Right.
99% of them are good people,
Yes.
you know, and they have nothing but the best interest in heart. But you get,
I've seen that whenever I got first had the Lyme disease and I came on here upset, and people helped me because I didn't really come on here asking or anything, but they just started giving me money so I didn't have to go to work and could get that settled and get my testing done and get all that settled. And I was going to miss a few days, and they fixed it up to where I didn't have to worry about it
yeah,
all week. I made enough money, a little bit over what I'd make in a week, and I could just sit down.
right,
People are good here. There's so many good people. I do think the good outweighs the bad.
yep,
Half the people that's acting bad are really good. They're just showing out,
probably, yeah, probably so, yeah,
being influenced and showing out that way. They think, one up somebody. Kind of. I have a troll. I had my first troll. I actually almost cried and everything, but I got over it. But I also went and sent Miss Daisy because it was from her and her sister's area.
right,
And so I hurried up and sent her everything. Like they said that I make more money and I didn't miss work and just all this bunch of bull crap. Because I bought that banner that I had back here on a gift card. I sent that receipt where it was on a gift card from I had forever. They're
right.
like, oh, she went on a shopping spree.
Oh gosh.
It just makes me so mad. Now they're gonna say something about my big kiss fingernails.
Well,
They're daggone glue ones, but they'll say, "Oh, she went and got her nails done on that money."
right.
That's
Well,
all right.
here's the thing that I had to learn really, really, really quick, and most YouTube creators do, is once your channel, the bigger your channel gets, the more people you have viewing your channel, the more heat you catch. because if you've only got 100 people watching and you get one troll, that's pretty good. Well, if you get 1,000 people watching, by those same percentages, you would have 10 trolls.
Yeah.
You get 2,000 watching, you've got 20 trolls. Next thing you know, you're up to 5,000 subscribers. Well, you've got 50 trolls coming at you every day.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what I learned early on in the beginning is there's a little thing where you can click on them and it says hide this user from channel. I made that my friend really, really quick.
Okay.
Because there's a gazillion people out on the internet that's going to find your channel. You don't have to be tormented by one when all you got to do is just click on there, hide user from channel.
Yeah, because what they were saying, it was misleading, and people would see that and think the worst of me, and that's what made me mad. And it was also the person they actually cloned an account, allegedly.
Right.
Cloned an account of someone that I actually respect and thought they were kind of a decent, kind of almost a friend. You're close, like a friend, somebody I go on panel with almost on a daily.
Right.
And saying that, and it just made me. I just don't know if it. They said it wasn't them, so am I supposed to believe it wasn't them? But their name was showing up,
Right. Exactly.
and it wasn't on mine. It was on someone else's comments section of someone else's video, so I couldn't vet it myself.
Yeah.
So that's what gets you when it's somebody you're supposed to like. But those trolls are clever. They'll put somebody like that just so it starts trouble.
Yeah. Though they definitely will.
Yeah.
But I found that there's a certain few that are going to come out there out of the gate pretty quick when you're new. If you go ahead and get rid of them, I rarely have trolls come in, because I've done weeded them all out. They're all, and
I'm learning about users. That's a good idea.
you get an occasional one that comes in every now and again,
Mm-hmm.
but the moderators, they handle that, and it. You know what I mean.
I got good moderators so far. I got Scott.
Well, that's right.
But now I got the coastlaw, flying the coastlaw. I've been talking with her behind the scenes a little bit. We chatted on, back and forth before, emails and stuff. So I'm getting to know some of the people.
Yeah.
There's another one right there. I don't want to out her out. I don't want to say their names and get them out, but they have really got my back now. And they're watching out for me, and they see things. They let me know. They screenshot stuff like that. They let me know. Well, not my newest one that I got today is Plaza Coastal. She hasn't really did any screenshots or anything, but they watch out for me now. I got a few that's really got my back, and it makes you proud that you got people that stand up for you.
Well, another thing is don't ever be afraid to cut a mod loose either,
Yeah, I know.
because they'll,
Yeah.
or at least the way I'm not going to tell you how to run your channel, but the
But
way,
I know I do need tips and stuff because people can be so misleading, and you think they're for you and they're totally against you.
well, we can use like right now, Angie Shea is in here right now.
Mm-hmm.
Angie Shea, she's been a moderator for me for a while now. But before I ever made her a moderator, I was paying attention to her in chat. And she was always getting along with the people. She was never causing no problems.
Right, that's the main thing right there.
She was in my chat almost every time I went live. Or if she didn't catch it live, she was interacting through the comments with positive things. So I saw, one, she was supporting the people in my chat. Two, she was supporting my channel. And three, she was supporting through the comment section.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, this person is probably somebody that's, a pretty good person. So, I paid attention to how she was asking, and then I asked her one day if she would like to do it, and she said yeah. So I popped her right on there. There's another one right there. Marlena can too.
Yeah.
Same deal with her.
Yeah. She's Ziggy's mod.
Right. She is one of Ziggy's mods.
Yes.
But
And Lip Walk, she mods for a lot of people. And
yep,
she's non biased as can be. She tries her best not
yep.
to get involved in any drama and stuff. I admire that woman so much.
That's what I was. I just would pick those people, and now throughout the months, of course, I've been on here doing this longer than you have.
Daisy, I love you, Miss Daisy. I had to call her out. She always does me.
Throughout the months, I've had to get rid of a couple, but I've very, very few have I had to get rid of over
Right.
this almost a year that I've been on YouTube now. Very, very few.
Yeah.
And
There's well, some of them's not my mods, and they still send me, hey, this acted weird when they said your name, and they'll let me know. Watch out for this one, just in case.
right, right.
They don't have to be your mod. Some of them don't even have to be your mod. They still got your back.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And some people don't want to be a moderator.
Right. I
Some
know. That's
people,
why I asked if you'd be mine. I'm like, you might not want to. But you all have to get me going. I love it. I appreciate it so much. You helped me get through it. Well, there's a few people that has a channel, but they're busy. Well, you're busy with your own channel too. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just easy to talk to you. I don't know. You help me out. I love it. You have a good advice. You've been on here for years, but I know you didn't actually start making the videos, but you've seen how the workings go and
yeah.
see how it is. Some people are better at it than others. I don't know how to even share my screen. I know how to share my screen, but I don't know how to share my screen without doxing myself yet. So I'm scared to hit the button. I don't know what's going to be on the other side.
Ah,
So with
now,
my email a while ago, I thought, well, what if it shows every bit of my email?
now you can do like you was talking about. I think it was you that was talking about when you figured out that banner that you were doing it.
Yeah,
You weren't live. You were just playing around with it.
yeah. So do the
You
same
can
thing.
you can do the same thing with the share screen thing.
Okay.
Or if you want to, if you need any help, you can email me or link or whatever, and I can join your StreamYard, but we won't be live.
Oh, so learn like a
And
tutorial that way.
it would be, just like a Zoom conversation or something like that. We're not live, but we're on the same platform. That way you can experiment around with stuff and see what it's going to look like. But you've got me on the other side
Right.
seeing what it looks like as an audience.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of these days you'll help me with that, please. Oh, that would be awesome. That
But
I didn't realize you could do that. So you can do it just like a Zoom call, but through StreamYard, pretty much.
mhm.
It lets you shut. Yeah.
That's how I talk to a lot of people, like the contacts that I have around and stuff, because all I have to do is just send somebody a link. They don't have to share their real name with me. They don't have to share their location with me or their phone number. Because, see, when you share a phone number, you've got the area code in there, which will give somebody's location. It's safe as could be.
Right.
They don't have to share any personal information, and they can even, turn their camera off. And, so I don't even see what they look like, but I'm talking to them, instead of like typing in an email or something.
So I
But
don't have to always get dressed to go on YouTube. I could just sit on my couch if I really wanted to.
I'm laying on my couch right now.
See, sometimes it's like I'm getting up and going somewhere like this. But if if I have my lazy days and don't want to, I can just leave it off, can't I?
Yep.
Shoot, yeah.
Until you get comfortable, I can show you another thing that for safety, just while you're trying it out. Like I'll turn my camera on right now.
Mhm.
You know what that is that you're looking at?
A wall.
Nope.
Your finger.
That's the backside of a piece of masking tape that I have over my webcam. So
Oh, that way
even
there's
if
no slip ups.
yep, even if I slip up and go from that to that, it doesn't matter. I can get up like I'm waving at you right now. Hello, hey.
I can see you. No, just
You can't
kidding.
see me.
I know, I was thinking.
But while you're experimenting around with stuff, until you get
Yeah,
used to it or
today I didn't know
whatever.
if I was live or not there for a little bit where I wasn't used to StreamYard at all. So I was like, hi, if I'm live, I'm live. Hi.
Well, I mean, like for instance, being a woman or whatever, if you didn't want to fix yourself up and you just wanted to lay around in a pair of sweats and a hoodie,
Right.
but didn't know you didn't want to accidentally click on and not have no makeup on or something, you just cover your
I
webcam.
put my eyelashes on every time. I'll show you
Yeah.
what I really look like right now. I do that glamour face. Hold on, I'll show you. So really, I'm looking like this.
What?
Yeah. And then I put my makeup on like that.
How in the world did you just do that?
I'm fancy. See, I got makeup on, but not much.
Right.
I don't have my eyelashes, but I think when I put the eyelashes on, it makes me look pretty.
That is insane right
I
there.
know. It puts lipstick on, makes my teeth whiter. Look.
Wow.
Makes my teeth look whiter and puts my eyelashes on. So yeah, I don't have a whole lot of makeup on. See, look.
I had no clue that you could. Oh, wow. Oh, wait a minute. I just seen that. Your eyelashes on your hand.
Yeah. Sometimes
That
when
is
I vape,
crazy.
my eyelashes move. Watch. Wait. See it?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, Lord.
Well, it puts like a little bit of blush, I think, and then it puts a lipstick and eyelashes. But I thought it just says eyelashes.
I
I
guess
got
it's some
eyelashes
kind
in
of like
there.
facial recognition thing or something
Yeah,
where it figures out where your eyes are to put them. That's weird.
yeah. It's pretty
That
cool.
is that is
I
really
can make
weird.
myself have green eyes and stuff. Sometimes I do. It's like catfish. It's not that much difference, but it is. I'm not like tricking people. You know what I mean? But I am. But I'm not like all the way tricking.
Oh,
Like
she didn't have
I
me
don't
fooled.
have all that stuff on my eyes.
That is cool.
I just have like nothing. I just got a little bit of powder on right now. A little bit of lip gloss.
Well, the girls over
They
my
love to know
moderators,
how to
there's
do
a few of
that.
them that have taught me about filters and stuff because I had no clue. We were looking at one case, and it was a lady. She was I think she was 46 in real life. I mean, she wasn't. Well,
Yeah,
here,
some people.
here
I actually do have a young gene in my body, but I look pretty weird, different. My skin has freckles on my face. And I wear makeup all the time to cover up my freckles. And not sometimes it depends on how much I put on. Sometimes my freckles show. I don't like them, so I put a lot of. I have a matte foundation, and it covers up my freckles. So like you can't really see. A lot of women
I
are
know
like,
being a redhead, you've probably heard this before. So you ate $1 and broke out in pennies.
yeah, I got freckles on my shoulders.
Yep, yep.
I don't have that. I have a little bit on my arms, but I'm not real freckly. But I do have. The older I get, though, they fade. They're fading. Like
Do they get brighter when you're out in the sun?
when I used to go tanning at the tanning bed, I'd have a lot of freckles.
Right.
But I don't do that no more because one summer aged me 10 years. I'd rather use the kind in the bottle. It's safer for you. They make it now. You're not orange. Used to, it's only you turn like a pumpkin. Now they mastered the stuff where you actually get a tan look instead of orange. Which you can't see it in this bright light in here. I don't have a ring light. I just put 100-watt light bulb in here.
Oh, okay.
But it makes it like it's right here above my head, so it pretty much looks like a ring light. Orange man, too bad, not bad. Yeah, orange man, not bad. Orange man. Oompa Loompa, lean on me, love it all. See, I told everybody my secret. See, I ain't fake. At least y'all know, right? You can
Well,
see in my videos, you'll see me looking really, really like a supermodel. Then the next video, are like, she looks her age. Then because I use them filters a lot on those little shorts and stuff.
yeah.
Sometimes it's like if I don't have makeup on, I try to put some on before I make a video for y'all. And like there's one that makes your nose dirty, but I love the way it does my eyes, but my nose always looks dirty. It's
Well,
like
I knew those was filters, but
yeah,
well, like that case we were looking at. This woman, she was like 46 years old, and she was a fairly attractive girl.
mhm,
But when you looked at her missing poster, she was like strung out on drugs, like hardcore, like really hardcore. But they were showing me pictures of this within the same week or so of pictures that she had took on her Facebook or whatever.
yeah.
And
It's
she looked all like made up and pretty and young and all this kind of stuff. And then, but her real life picture was like pretty rough. And I was like, holy cow, is that the same person? And they were like,
right.
yeah, this is filters. And I was like, what
See, I
in the
can't
heck
go
is a
to
filter?
extreme like that because what if I go to Tennessee at the next visual and then everybody's like, "Who in the world's that?" So I can't do it to extreme. I want y'all still be able to recognize me.
Right, right.
Didn't understand hash phone. So like I don't do that big of. I can like change my whole look big time, but I would never do that. That's just fake catfishing it. I do
Gotcha.
somewhat. Like I put a little makeup on my thing, but I'm not changing my bone structures and like sometimes that 11 thing's there, sometimes it ain't. I got like a wrinkle hair right there.
Okay.
So yeah, sometimes it's there. Sometimes like that picture that I showed you, that you played today at the end when it had the song.
Uh-huh.
That was pretty much me with my own eyelashes on.
Okay.
Like me going and putting fake eyelashes on. All the women wear them nowadays, Scott.
Okay.
I think even Ziggy does.
Right. Now I've seen Ziggy. Now something I did learn about eyelashes is they have magnetic ones
Yeah.
that act like you put, I think she explained it like you put magnetic eyeliner on
Mhm.
and then the eyelash sticks to it with the magnet. I had no clue that any of that stuff existed.
Yeah.
No clue whatsoever.
A lot of the women that you see out in the world, they probably if they're got long eyelashes, they're most likely a lot of them. I mean, there's people who do have long eyelashes, but most of them are fake. It's just a
Wow.
trend that's happening big time right now. It's never really been huge. We was just like always got the best mascara and try to make them longer and bigger. But
Right.
now it's like a big thing about the eyelashes and my fake fingernails. We're just fake. Girls are just fake. Look, my hand on my eyelashes on my hand again. Well, it was. I got an eyelash in my hand.
Now those fingernails are really on your fingers, though, right? Oh yeah, there's your eyelash on your fingers,
Yeah, see?
on your hand.
Yeah, these are the Kiss press on nails. I glued them on.
Oh, okay. Okay.
They're pretty, though. I can't afford to go get big fancy nails done. That's $100.
Wow.
Yeah. To get it like how mine are, I can't ever line it up. To get these pretty like that, that'd be $100. Or 80, 100. Time you tip them $100. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I'd rather buy $6, $7,
How
$8.
often? How often do you have to get them redone? Like if you was to pay $100, how long would that last?
About a lot of people try to make it last about 3 weeks. Is about all it lasts if you're lucky. It depends on how fast your nails grow. So whenever they
Oh,
grow, the faster your nails grow, they'll have to do fill-ins or they'll go in and they'll put more acrylic and smooth it back out and paint it and stuff. But or gel. Now they use different ones. They're all different kinds of nails too. It used to be just acrylic. Now they got all kinds of different kinds that they use gel. They use poly something. They use all kinds of different stuff now to make nails with. You can make nails with cornstarch.
so if you was to get fake nails like that and
Hmm.
keep them up, you'd be spending $100 every 3 weeks.
Well, no, because the filling's a lot cheaper than the original.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But I've never make it to the when I usually just get the like you can get them cheaper than that. You can get like basic fingernails, like with just like white tips and just or color, and you can get them real cheap. But to get them like designed, like how each one of mine's different,
Uh huh.
you would have to pay big money. Or if you get designs, you have to pay anywhere. It depends on also where you live. I wonder if JSB draws disability for her. I think she does. I don't know if it's for cancer. I think her family said she's always had that for a while for mental illness. I think that's what they said. Pretty sure she has like other issues. Somebody asked me if Jody Sue draws disability for having cancer. I don't think it was for having cancer. I think that probably added to it, but I think that someone said she got it for had it for a long time before the cancer. So I don't know though. And who knows? But yeah, I can get some nails done around here for about $45 or $50, but they're not gonna be pretty. They'll
Uh,
just be basic as can be. Yeah. I pay less than I pay about $6. And
and just doing.
they'll stay on here for 2 weeks. Because I know how to do it good. I've done it so long. I know how to. I work every day and put my hands in 110 temperature water doing dishes, but they
Oh,
stay on.
wow. They hold up through that.
Look, Rhonda said, "Get crazy check. I want one." Oh, Rhonda, love you. I need one of them. They're crazy checks. I do too, man. I would have one by now if I could. You had to stop working. I can't afford to stop working to sign up for one. Oh shoot! Everybody just about in Kentucky gets a disability check. So many people that I know, anyway. A boy, one he couldn't resist. He had to come up here and say hi. Good boy. Don't kiss my mouth. I don't like that.
There's a little feller.
Yeah, there's Rusty. He don't have a filter. He don't have a filter on, Scott. That's just Rusty.
Oh, yeah.
He's a pretty boy. Uh-oh, is that your phone?
Yeah. Hang on just a second there.
Okay. I know, he's a precious baby. He's been on YouTube since he's about that big. Yep. He's about 4 months old. 4 months old. He's 5 months old. Looked up. I know, I looked at mine too. Thank you, everybody, for being in here and just chit-chatting with me. I'm trying to get my eyes up. Oh, Laurie says she loves him. Say hi. He's a good boy. He really is. Now he likes to tear up paper. He won't eat it, but he likes to tear it up. So you gotta make sure nothing's good where he can get it. He'll rip it up. Don't get the homework. Lean on me. I love your impressions. Oh, Rhonda, thank you, honey. Thank you for supporting me. Shoot, I live in Kentucky, and I was told if I could go to the kitchen and fix a sandwich, I could work. So I went back after my last surgery. Yeah, well, I took my brother, my oldest brother, and when I took him to, he had to go see, he had a meeting at a hotel and have like an interview with, I'm not sure who they were, but there's a lady that took teddy bears and stuff, and she had her teddy bears and holding them and everything. But out in the car and outside, she's out there smoking cigarettes and cutting up and just normal. And when as soon as she walked back in the building, she was acting like that was her baby. And she probably got her check. And then this other guy was flirting with me in front of I guess it's a psychiatrist. I was out there waiting on my brother, and he was saying, hey baby, and stuff, all weird. So I say he got his too. This one guy was dragging his face all the way down the hall, like with his face on the wall. I was like, yeah, they're acting out big time, because I could see him getting out of the car normal, and as soon as they get in front of the doctors, they was acting all crazy. Hey, yeah, the disability board, they was wanting to tell me that. See, your IQ's probably high, because the first time my brother went, they said that he could work anywhere at a desk job and stuff. Said his IQ was high enough. So sometimes if you're a smart person, it's harder to get disability for that. And it's hard to get it for like your back and stuff. You get it faster for mental than you probably can physical, and that's sad. There's people that's fighting it and have one arm, but mentally, if you can't hold a job, or if you are switching jobs like often, if you switch jobs a whole lot, and the reason behind it is you can't get along, you'll get disability. That's a little tip. I'm listening, but I can't type. much since my stroke a couple weeks ago. Lean on me. I love you, girl. Oh, I am so sorry you had a stroke. I love my creative spirit. I did not know that. Bless your heart. Oh, I did not know that happened to you. Oh, I love you too. I'm gonna put you in my prayer book real quick. Maybe you'll start feeling it, getting your feelings and stuff coming back. I have a friend that went through a stroke, and it took him a while. But he finally started getting around. Where'd my pencil go? I just had it. I bet he done grabbed it and thought it was a stick. See if I can see it. I hope he didn't chew up my pencil. Did you have mommy's pencil? Didn't get my tennis shoes, honey. Watch out. I done kicked my shoes off, y'all. I take my socks and shoes off. I take my socks off and on all night long. Burn up and freeze, burn up and freeze. Where is my pencil? I don't see it nowhere. Hopefully didn't need it. Yeah, mommy's pencil. I probably stuck it over here under here. I got a bunch of stuff, makeup and all kinds of stuff. I even got candy and everything over here. That was this thing, y'all. It wasn't me. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. I got my Jody Sue cigarette here. Look. I had Jody Sue hair here, but it's on a big wad. I'm going to have to brush it. I had to brush it. I don't know what I've done to it. It's in a big tangle. Oh, I'm dropping everything. You have mommy pencil. Did you? You have mommy pencil? I don't think he took it. I don't know where I did with it. I'll have to remember to pray for my creative spirit. All these bottles of foundation, all of it's too dark. I used to went to the tan bed. Every bit of it's too dark. Well, that don't have a lid. That one's empty. None of it even works for me anymore. I used to get tan. That probably ain't even no count. My mom would say no count. That means it's not any good. Oh, thing's broken. You hear it? Sorry about that.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just had to take a call there.
Sounds like I was gassing it up. I'm looking for my pencil, and my dog didn't get it. Unless I don't know what I done with it. I just had it playing. Here it is. It slid up under my computer. I gotta write her name down. I try to put people on here that needs prayer. I write them in my book, so tonight I'll pray. When I pray, I'll add them like coming in, but I do it anyway. But it helps if I remember who it was.
Right?
I have a real good poem this lady sent me, and I'm probably going to put a video with it, and it's beautiful, y'all. She wrote it to Summer. It's
wow.
It's beautiful. I'm going to try to put a video with it. It might not be Summer's pictures, but it'll be like pictures of what the subject is, and maybe Summer, but it's nice. It's very pretty. She said she thought about letting her grandbaby read it, but she's afraid that she's too emotional. She probably couldn't get through it. She's sensitive, she said. I'm a survivor of a satanic ritual abuse. and I had been diagnosed with bipolar and anxiety and depression, post PS, PTSD, and psychotic features. Oh, bless your heart, Rhonda. And they won't give you a disability? My lands. I don't want you,
Was
Eddie.
that? I'm looking
Rhonda,
through. Was that Rhonda Moon or the Real Rockin' Robin?
I think I said Rhonda Moon. Hold on.
Okay.
I actually clicked on it and now I lost it. Uh, who's I got up there now? Helen. Is that the one that still look familiar? Shoot. Puppy quit. You look beautiful tonight. Oh, thank you, Helen, honey. Oh. So sub up to Scott if you. There's your links. Scott, she finally got you on there.
Oh, okay, cool.
Flies in the coleslaw. I've modded
Thank
her
you,
so she
Flies
can
on the
do it.
Coleslaw.
She got you on there. Oh yeah, y'all go to Scott's channel. I can't find that. Oh, okay, it was Rhonda Moon.
Okay.
Bless her heart. She's a survivor of satanic ritual abuse, and I have been diagnosed with bipolar and depression and post-traumatic stress. I had post-traumatic stress disorder, but it's gone now. I healed myself somehow. I know everybody can't do that, y'all, and I don't expect nobody. When I say that, I'm not making lightly of it. I just been blessed that I was able to heal myself. Not everybody can do that.
It takes, it's.
A lot of counseling and
Well,
all.
I was going to say it's just like any kind of a recovery. It's
Mm-hmm.
everybody's different. Everybody has their own experience,
Yeah,
with it,
yeah.
and there's nobody that could say one is any better than the other because each is just tailored to each person.
Just like me, I was
Individually.
saying, I'm a survivor. I'm not a victim. I'm a survivor of SA and um, VD or domestic violence VD. I meant DV.
Well, I do think that that's a
I said VD. Y'all know.
OVD, right?
Yeah, I did. I healed myself, but when I first got out of it, um, I had seizures. I had real super bad panic attacks, and which I felt like I was dying. The way I fight my panic attacks, I stand up to them. Instead of fearing a panic attack, I asked it to come on and hurry up and get it over with. So I'm like, bring it on. You might feel like you're going to kill me, but you're not. So just go ahead and get it over with.
Right.
I just faced it. I like talk to it. I would talk to it and say, "Come on, bring it on. Can't kill me." It really does feel like you're gonna die, but you're not. You're really not.
I
Might
had them a
feel like,
lot when I was going through detox
yeah.
and all the way into a treatment center. I was my 90-day clean.
Mm-hmm.
I spent in a crisis stabilization unit.
Oh,
I checked myself in though because I didn't want to drink.
right.
So I would have rather checked myself in to a loony bin for a 72-hour stay than I would to drink or stick a pill down my throat again.
Yeah.
You know,
Did you have to ever take that antabuse?
I I took it for the first couple of days after I got out of treatment,
Mm-hmm.
but I kept it. And as funny as it sounds, I kept it in my medicine cabinet as a security blanket
Yeah.
because I have such an aversion to throwing up, and I knew what the effects of antabuse would do.
Mm-hmm.
You get violently ill.
Yeah.
And I did not want to get violently ill. So for me, that was my security blanket of going, All right, buddy. If you drink, you're going to pay heavily
Yeah,
for a couple of days at least. And I did not want to do that. So, and then I checked myself into a loony bin, for a 72-hour cool off period.
yeah.
It was a struggle,
I
but
did too. Whenever I quit, whenever I first got off, when my daughter, I was prescribed pain medicine, and I liked it way too much, and it was too easy for me to get. I'm easy to get along with. My doctor just loved me, and until I started taking way too many, and they caught me. I did,
right,
and so after that, then it was like I started just trying to find pain pills everywhere, and it just different. I was kind of there wasn't allowed a doctor shop, but I was the closest thing to doctor shopping. But a lot of people didn't know what it was at that point. But nowadays, people know exactly what it is. But it was when
right,
Casper first came out. It was just hitting the streets. And Casper is a program inside the computers that's hooked with the pharmacies. And if you have this prescription filled, you can't get it again.
right, right.
So it kind of red flags you and stuff. So it was a good thing Casper came out because I was about ready to go to all of them. Oh, Lord. I never even did a drug. I never even did drugs as a teen or 20s or not until I broke my back. I didn't do any of that. But once my doctor cut me off, I realized I'm an addict. I'm going here and asking these people. If I see someone on a crutch, I'll start making friends with them just to see what kind of pain pill they had. It was really um, bad. It's embarrassing to talk about, but
Oh yeah.
that was years ago. But I had to go through uh, what do you call it? I had to go through like it's kind of like a 12 step, but it
Uh-huh.
had to sign myself into a detox.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? Yeah, for 8 days or something, and it gets you out of your system. But the people that was on alcohol and Xanax was really who they. I thought I was gonna be bad off, but I was nothing to them nurses compared to the people that was on alcohol and Xanax.
Well, that was me, alcohol and clonopins.
Yeah, yeah. So I can only imagine what you had to go through.
And when available, Vicodin.
Yeah,
It was like you said, it was hard to. My doctor realized that I I had no medical need for them anymore, and she was like, "No, I'm not refilling this for you. You don't need them."
well, I didn't know the rule. Well, I was naive and nobody told me, and it was just like me in my house and my medicine, and nobody knew I even had them. So I didn't know like the rules and all that. So I said, I lost all my medicine. I need you to write me some more.
Right.
They're like, what? Let me go ahead and urine screen you. And I'm like, okay. I didn't think nothing. Like, I didn't know that it's going to show up that I had tons of medicine in me.
Right.
Like, because I didn't know anything like that then. So they said, well, you have enough to kill a horse. I'm like, oh. That was embarrassing. I went out the back door. I was so humiliated and ashamed of myself after they scolded me because it had been my doctor for a long time. But to be honest, they started me straight out on the big cancer medicine. That's what I call it. I never
Yeah.
got the little things. I went straight to the main thing because I broke my tailbone, sacrum, and pelvis all at once at one time.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, so I had to learn to walk and everything. I was in a wheelchair. I was on
Wow.
from barely walking at all, from a wheelchair to a walker to a crutch, and then um, I mean like a cane, and then to now I'm good. But God healed me, and because I asked Him to take that addiction away, because the only way I could get out of addiction is if the pain was gone.
Right.
because I hurt so bad I'd cry every single day of my life. Then I'd do pain medicine. I would puke my guts out.
Right.
I hated them. I loved them and hated them at the same time. They never always to get out of pain. I had to puke my guts out because
Right.
it would make me deathly sick. But I still would do it, and I was getting skinnier and skinnier. It was bad. So then my daughter said, "She's Mom, I'm pregnant." So that day, the I called and they got a bed ready for me for the next morning. Never looked back. That was in 2012.
Wow. That's
Then
awesome.
and that's what one of those comments was somebody put. She gonna use her money for drug and drink because I have told my little story out here. And so you know what I did when I went to do my group this morning? I said I want you to print out me all my drug screens. Is that big, y'all? All my clean drug screens that big. Because where I go, in order, I do it for the girls. I pay $20 for each of those papers too. It's not so bad, but I do it for support of the women that are in group with me because I
Right.
get in line right with them. And I
Right.
want them to know that I'm no different. They can do it too.
Right.
So, and when I show my screen, and then it makes them proud to say, I'm right there with you now, you know. A lot of them haven't failed a drug screen in a year or two. And so, like, they're getting better right with me. So I tell them I'm no different than them. I just stay away from people. Stay away from try not to get into my. I take ibuprofen when I start hurting before it gets too bad, and that's when you start having triggers. Whenever you hurt so bad that it makes a trigger, you know what I mean? What they call triggers.
Right.
So if pain's what my trigger is, it's not driving by a place. It's not seeing it on TV. It's none of
Right.
that. It's just when I hurt real bad, I start thinking about it. And the doctors has tried to give them to me. I mean, it's been so long, they'll try to give it back to me. And it's not really documented that I was ever an addict, except for that one place, you know, that I signed
Right.
myself up in. But it's just in my mind, I know it was real easy to be that way.
Well, that's taking personal responsibility right there.
Yeah.
You're taking responsibility for your life, and that's
Yeah. I did not want to be no grandma on pain pills. I mean, I want maybe later on in life when I actually really have to have them. I don't want to. They, you know what they told me one time? If you get in a like back whenever I took them from 2004 to 2012
right.
prescription, that was just way too long, and
Right.
I thought I was still broken until they took the pills away from me, and then I realized it's not even that bad. But I thought I was dying every day. I thought I was so bad off. Or either that or God just up and healed me. I'm not sure which happened, but I thought I couldn't live with that one, that I wouldn't be able to function and all that kind of stuff. But I was fine. I went in there and dried out, and I was fine.
Right.
8 days. That's the actual body part, you know.
Right.
But to mentally, it took a little while longer. But if you, the counseling is the most important part.
Agree.
People don't realize that. They think it's a hoop you have to jump through. Where
Hey,
a lot of times where I go, people are, where I do my counseling at the church, they're on different maintenance programs.
right.
Some of them take stuff,
Right.
but I really recommend abstinence. Abstinence is the best way because the other stuff just leads you on longer and longer and longer and longer. Then
One
people, a lot of them could already had it over with
one
the,
hundred percent. I agree with you 100%.
yeah, with counseling.
I've seen some of the worst heroin addicts get clean and sober and on the right path faster than I've seen Subutex or Suboxone or methadone users.
Yeah, it's just a maintenance. It's
Yep.
I was talking to a lady this morning. I said, you know, when you're going to get tired of being, I said, I'm proud of you, very proud of you, but when you're going to get off that? And she was
Yep.
looking at me.
they're
Well, I'm
still
doing good.
hamstrung by something, you know?
She said, I'm doing good. I said, well, don't you want to do better?
Yeah.
She's like, yeah. I said, why don't you talk about to your doctor and see if they taper you down a little bit and just try it out.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, tell him put you back up. Take your time, do it how you want. But I'd rather go to a job and don't have to worry about when you try to find it because she's looking for employment and not have to worry about saying, well, I go here or I need this day off because I have to go here or, you know,
Right.
different. There's putting another hold on your life when you could be more free.
Yep. I agree 100%. And it's,
But I also wasn't a life. I mean, I was in my 30s, but some of them started teenagers, and that's all they
yeah,
know.
right.
So I
Yep.
say it's harder for those people than it was for me. I was smart enough to know better, and I thought I was doing the right thing by taking what my doctor gave me. But once I realized it's not the right thing, then I got help.
Yep.
So boxing's is awful. Well, I've seen people be successful, but like I said, they can't get completely cured unless they do it. Now, Suboxone can be a good thing, but you can't lay on it.
Right. Yep.
You can get in there. Even 2 years is too long to me.
Absolutely.
But they recommend 2 years is what I've heard to get it in, and then when you back out slowly, it's like a 2 year program. But that's just way too long to me. If I can overcome my body problems with a broken back in 8 days, and with ibuprofen and like meditation, then people can do it.
They can do it.
Come to Jinkies and bring hot dog with you. This is good advertisement for you. Oh, I love you, my girl. Oh, Sherry, I love you too, Sherry. That's one of the ones over there on Jinkies and Daisies. I go over and party down every night, Scott.
Huh?
We go over and party down every night.
Oh, do you?
Jinkies and Daisies, yeah. We have dance offs and sing alongs, and we just cut up like old biddies.
That's old Bitty Hen.
Yeah, it's fun. I worked at a methadone clinic in Kentucky. The owner didn't want his customers, you don't call them patients, to get clean. Oh my goodness. There are people like that in my area. They just wanted to stay paying for it. Yeah. Well, the doctor that gives me my packets to read to everybody, here's his philosophy. This area is so ate up with drug addiction that if he heals three more walk in. So he don't look at it like to keep him. He don't look at it that way.
Right.
He
Right.
looks at when 3 leaves, hopefully he'll get 3 more to heal and help. You know what I mean? Can dance too. I can't dance. I can't dance. She said I could dance. Y'all can't even really see me. I'm just goofing off when I'm up here dancing.
Oh, do you dance on screen or?
Yeah, we've been dancing on the screen. Top
Oh,
Dog
wow.
can dance. He's the one that can dance.
Who is?
Top Dog. He's a former law enforcement, former military guy.
Yeah, I've heard him on panels before.
Yeah, he dances. He can actually dance.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And so I just cut up. They said we had to have a dance off, so I'm a dancing fool. I can't dance, but I like to dance. Can't sing, I like to sing. So
Right.
we just get on there and have fun. Some of them on there drinking. I don't drink. Dancing, so much fun. Good physical therapy for me. I love my chickadee, my little chickadee. She calls me a chickadee. I keep them young ladies young in there. Hey, they about kill me. They keep playing more songs and get me moving. But then the other day, I ended up having a backache later on, so I had to be careful. They had me going about 3 hours of dancing.
I was gonna say you was getting with it there.
Yeah, 3 hours of it. So I can't do it like that no more. Lord, I paid all day. So Top Dog is her Sherry's boyfriend. Well, Scott's mine.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
She likes Top Dog. Sherry loves Top Dog. We've been teasing they drink the same beer, and we're saying Top Dog's in the other room, isn't he? Oh, it's funny. Then about that time, somebody brings you Jinky the same kind of beer the next night. You can't see him. They hand her one like tall boy in a
Oh,
brown
okay.
bag. I was like, Top Dog, are you over there?
All right.
It was so funny. Yeah, we get on there and dance and act goofy after the serious talks. We have the serious talks, and then after that, we all cut up. Or sometimes we might talk conspiracy theories, or sometimes she plays shorts, the music in the shorts,
Okay.
and just little clippets, and we dance to that or sing along with that. They wear me out. They inspire me to keep going though, because I have RA and lupus. And now Lyme. Golly, I'm falling apart. But I won't let it happen. They told me a long time ago I'd be in a chair for the rest of my life. Yeah, I showed them fools.
Right.
Yeah, I still get out and do things. I've been weak for 2 weeks though. I can't hardly do things I was doing, like mowing grass and stuff. It's like taking every energy I had. So, like to hold up the weed eater, it felt like it weighed like 10 times heavier than it used to weigh.
Right.
That's because of that stupid Lyme disease affects your joints and stuff. Come on, lean on me. Come on, dance. I'll dance too. She wants me to dance right now. I ain't dancing right now. I'll embarrass myself in front of my boyfriend. Scott put on a mask and dance for us.
Oh Lord, I can't dance. The only thing I could do is slow dance, but that was easy.
They said, that's flies on the coastlaw. She said, the mask is so something is so sauerkraut. Sue will get mad because she'll see your face.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I know who sauerkraut Sue is. I love you, 128 sharing mix. Lean on me, you remind me of a beautiful red-headed Dolly Parton. Somebody else told me that I sound like Dolly Parton before. That's funny. Sharing mix, I love you too dearly. Oh, they love each other. So we got a good relationships. All us women, it reminds me like I don't know. We're all like friends now on here. I love it. A lot of us is older. A lot of them's older than me. They call me their daughter. I got all kinds of YouTube mamas now too.
Yeah.
And I got a couple dads. It's like my daughter. Yeah, no, they ain't no guys on here that says that. Please don't disappoint me. Sherry's wanting me to come over. What are you talking about, Sherry, on here? I ain't contaminating my life. I don't dance on my own show, honey. I ain't running mine. That's funny. You have to come over there one night and listen to Sherry. She'll crack you up. She is funny. You'll have fun over there. We laugh almost the whole time. Top Dog's facial expressions get me every time. I tease him. He think he has a crush on Christine and Sherry both. and he'll look at him with goo goo eyes, and you can see it plain as day. Grab a broom and slow dance then, Scott. Coleslaw said. Oh, 74 still in here. I love you all, each and every one of you. And I appreciate Scott staying on here and talking to me. He's probably getting tired of it, though.
Yeah, I'm probably going to drop down here in a little bit.
Yeah, I understand.
I can only go so long.
I
Start
know.
getting tired.
I start getting yuck mouth when I talk so much. It's like I get dry mouth and I keep drinking more. And it's like, ugh.
My
Not,
mouth gets tired of talking.
yeah. I don't get tired of talking. I can talk you all night long. But I get tired of like certain things I drink, like this is kind of milk creamy coffee. It just gets you so like thick, like ugh, when you talk too much. I need chewing gum, but I don't want to be gross chewing gum. Scott, you are a bit smitten. What does smitten mean?
Smitten is like, I don't know what let me look up the exact definition. It's kind of like
Because I've heard that 3 times this week.
being head over heels.
Oh, I wish.
Is what the
Scott, you're a bit
smitten.
with the question mark.
The the definition is be strongly attracted to someone or something. She
Oh,
was so smitten with the boy. So I guess over you. Well,
oh,
heck yeah, I am.
oh. Embarrassing.
Yeah, it says deeply affected or struck by strong feelings of attraction, affection, or infatuation. There we go. See, I'm infatuated by Lean on Me.
Well, it's likewise. I don't even know what you look like, and I'm still attracted to your voice and your wits. I think you're very intelligent. If you're not, you're faking it till you make it. It sounds good. So.
Right.
Well, and we both baked, and that's good. And we both have, I don't know, it. Like I said before, we both believe in a lot of the same. I can just hear you talk. I'm like, yeah, I agree with a lot of things you say.
Yep. Yeah, we've been that way from the beginning. Is
Yeah,
what got me paying attention to you so much. Is we think a whole lot alike on a lot of things,
yeah.
and I
Somebody,
like your attitude, that fight attitude about you know
uh,
fighting stuff and getting over it and not letting it,
oh,
not being a victim to anything. Just every day getting up and keeping your nose to the grindstone and
I
just keep
want to
going
rub off
forward.
on some of these people in here because I don't like the word victim. I don't.
No, I don't either.
I'm not a victim. I experienced that stuff, but I'm not a victim to it.
That's it. You don't let it run your life. You overcome it.
I might be able to help people. I thought about that. Well, I'll tell you another time because I don't want to give my idea away. If I ever get this channel going, and I have another channel, it's gonna be something good, and I
Right.
feel like it could help a lot of people. But I'm gaining my trust with people now.
Yep. Yeah.
But yeah, I think I could do good for a lot of people and tell them the way I do it. And it all starts with getting one of these. It could be $1 one. It could be 10 cents. It could be inside the notebook in your phone. You got to start by writing things down, writing your goals down. Write, if you're stuck in a bad spot, write a plan of action. Even if you turn around and delete the damn thing, get it out and some action. I don't know. Like, it's hard. I was a victim for a while, but I don't like saying that. But I've found a way to get out. And if there's a will, there's a way. I don't care what it is.
Yep.
It might take you 10 years to go through with everything because it's scary, but you can do it.
Yep. I agree 100%.
Yeah.
You just gotta all a person has to do. It really is this easy. All you gotta do is just change your mind.
Yep.
Because you've been living a certain way with a certain thought process or a certain mentality. All you have to do is just change your mind, and you can do it. It takes less than half a second. All you can do is just change your mind and say, I'm not living that way anymore. And that right there, that just that one decision in less than half a second can change your whole entire life going forward.
Yep. It's
You
true.
got to follow through.
It's what's in front of this little notebook. My dogs chewed it up last live. I'm mad at them.
Yep.
They did. They chewed a hole in it. It says, every thought creates your future.
Yep.
It's true.
That's
you
it.
think bad stuff, bad things going to happen. You think good stuff, good things will happen.
Yep.
Whenever they in school and back when you was young and they said the sky's the limit, they meant that. Anything you want to do, set your mind to do, you can do. That's why we have people on Wall Street, because they believed in that.
Yep.
They have people like me working a dead-end job because I didn't believe in that till now. Too late. It's not too late, but
No.
I'm a late to the game.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Just took you a little longer to figure out than some people did.
Yeah. I listened to others' plans and went with somebody else's plan when I should have went with my plan.
It's there, and if you're around people that tell you that it can't happen for you, you're talking to the wrong damn people.
Yeah. Because anybody that cares about you is not going to discourage you to do anything good. They'll be wanting you to do the good things.
Yep.
If they're saying that, if you know it's something good or something on your heart, your dreams and your goals, and somebody's trying to knock it out your hand, don't let them, because it's your dream, it's your goal. You can't take that person with you when you die.
Yep.
And you can't save anybody.
Nope.
They have to save their own self.
You got to save yourself.
Nobody. You're only accountable for See, I'm bad with words. Accountable for yourself. So,
yep. That's it.
Until your kids get old enough, you're accountable for them. But yeah, not everybody's your cup of tea. No, not everybody's your cup of tea. She said.
And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
Nothing wrong with it.
No, because you have to think for yourself. You are your creator of your own reality.
Yep, you certainly are.
I'm setting goals in my life at this late age. I manifested this house. I didn't have no way to get this house. I didn't have no down payment for it. I just created it. Found a way. And didn't have to have no down payment or nothing. Here I am.
There you go.
Because I wrote it down 1,000 times and got it.
Yep.
You got to really put it out there and really believe that you can do it. You can find it. Don't give up till you do. But I guess I'm going to get off here and go see Miss Daisy.
Go over there and see what they're up to.
Yeah, they're over at the dancing thon, or they're probably over serious talking right now. But then they'll go to the dance.
The dancing comes later.
Yeah, it's usually late. Whenever I don't feel like dancing, I do it anyway.
Well, I might cruise by over there. I'm sure I'll be driving around the YouTube streets here for a little bit.
Yeah, I'll probably be driving. That's what I do once I get off my live. I can get on 2 or 3 things at once.
Yeah, a lot of times I just find a good one that I like to listen to, and I won't chat or nothing. I'll just, put it on and I'll just listen to it while I'm doing other stuff,
Yeah, me too.
And that's what I do with, just like it's a replay, that's the way I catch a lot of the replays. I'll just put them on just to listen to, while I'm doing whatever.
There's so many people that I've been missing out on because I haven't subscribed. So I'm trying to go through and find people that I've heard other people talk about and see if I like them and subscribe and support them. depending on who it is and all that. There's a lot of people doing some good, like that's still getting hated on, like JLR. I think he's doing good. At least he's getting out there and looking around and talking to people and stuff. I know they started off bad, but I feel like he's at least he's getting out and actually getting people to talk to us.
Right. Right.
He's checking everywhere. Like he said, no stone unturned. He's pulling people up out of the woodworks. That like I don't know. He's doing all right, I guess. I mean, there's a lot of speculation, but I don't listen to a lot of what people say, but I do. But I put my own thought to it.
Right.
They might pull him out of the ditch, but then I'm looking at him differently sometimes.
It's that gift of discernment, you know.
Yeah. There's my doggy. He's wanting to go out. I got to unlatch the doggy door.
Well, I will go ahead and jump on down and let you finish out however you choose to, and I will see you. Again, thank you for having me up.
Well,
I
thank you
enjoyed it.
for coming up. I'm glad you did.
Enjoyed it tremendously.
And I figured I'd better show you what I really look like so you won't be catfished.
Oh, shoot.
All
I'll see
right.
you later.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Oh, don't y'all just love him to death. Hello, and I hadn't got to say hi to 120 Acre. I don't remember if I did or not. And Joanna, thank you all for coming. Laurie, Joan, Millie. That's how I find other good channels. I see them on the panels, and if I like them, then I sub. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. And I've been, a lot, just like Ziggy. People had turned me so far against her that I just thought she was just a real bad person. And then I started listening to her, and she's not that. She's not who I thought she was. There's still people making nasty videos about her. Don't believe everything that you see. Just like that nasty troll comment that was in that Jinkies thing that somebody said about me. None of that was true. None of it. It really wasn't, guys. But it's just somebody just running their mouth under Jinky's or under Kirby's name. Kirby said it wasn't her, so I trust that it wasn't. But it's hard to say it wasn't her when her name was there. So hopefully it wasn't. Give him a second chance. I hope nobody starts stuff on me like that again with her name on it, because you can only do it so many times. I don't know. Because on my channel, I could have vetted it. But it wasn't on my channel, so I couldn't vet it. She said no, it wasn't her, and she would never do that. So they wrote that she wrote that in the comments, so it made me feel better that she wrote it in there so people could feel, well, it wasn't her because she didn't say that. I guess they're jealous, and I don't know what they're jealous of. 120 Acre. Anybody can do what I'm doing, get up here and talk goofy stuff. People who watch you know you are awesome. Oh, Marcy, thank you. I'm the real deal. They ain't no fake, y'all. Some people get on here and they fake, and even their voices, they fake them. They try to sound more professional. Or I wanted my YouTube to be MeTube, like the real me. I don't want to be somebody I'm not, because what if I slip up and mess up one day and forget that I talk all fancy, or I don't even know if I could talk fancy. But what if I forget that I make up tales and lies and stuff, and then forget that I told you all that, and then come out and say, then there'll be no trust. I can't do that. I have to be transparent, or I'm not going to come on here at all. If people don't like who I really truly am, then go on. I mean, that's the way I look at it. Hot Dog Sherry is looking for you. Is Hot Dog over here? I'm getting ready to come over there. Are you still on? Are you coming live? Are you live? Miss Daisy, baby. I love my Miss Daisy. She's awesome, y'all. I don't know. Y'all all know her, I believe. That's where I got most of my people from. I'm very grateful, though. I truly am. Yeah, if y'all see me out, I look the same with just no eyelashes. Maybe a little bit freckly. Speak the truth. It never changes. That's right, cousin. It falls in the coastlaw. I love you too. I do. You're my sister. Crime crazy critters. Some of us are coming over. Marcy's a new sub to Crime Crazy Critters. Yay, we're bringing them down. She gave me a lot of you all. Carol, I love how you spelled your name. See how you typed your name? Well, I have a bad habit. That's how I text. Up and down, up and down. It's like people think I'm screaming. I'm not. My cap lock gets stuck, and I gotta take it back down. It's like pops off and on the whole time. I don't know why. I hope you're not bothering nothing. Oh, puppy. I love him. But yeah, I'm going to go let my baby out, and then I'll meet you on Miss Daisy. Thank you, each and every one of y'all. I'm going to do like Miss Daisy does. Hold on if it works. I don't know if I can do it or not, y'all. I'm just, like I said, I'm learning. Is that it? Hold on, y'all. Maybe this. No, wait. No. Here it is. I love you all. I picked this song from I think it was this one. No. I don't like that one too much. I like what I had on my phone better. But I have to pay for my subscription to get better stuff. This was the free one. It's the first time I ever used StreamYard. And actually, let me put this back down. It actually worked pretty good. Like my last one, the restream, it cut out a lot. And this one, you only get a little bit of time, and then you have to start paying. And it kind of gives you like a test period. And I liked it. And the ones that did cash at me the tip, thank you so much. I wanted to thank you again. I'm very grateful. I didn't check on my phone who all it was, if it was one or two or whatever, but it don't matter. I'm very, very grateful. And I did pay $10 forward today to someone's electric bill. So somebody gave me 10, and I turned around and well, I'll just tell you, it's one of these beautiful ladies in here. And I wrote her and told her, I said, I turned around and gave you 10 because someone blessed me with 20. So, like, I try to give back when I can. I am having a hard time, but, it's the area I live in, and I have to do better. And I've been putting applications in all week because I'm going to get me a better job because I done said it, and I got to do it. And if anybody is struggling with anything, you can email me and I'll try to help you the best I can as a friend at leanonmelav@gmail.com. leanonmelav@gmail.com. You can't remember it, it is on my About Me page. And please hit the thumbs up for the ones that's remaining, the 49 of you. If you can please hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down for me, please. I'm trying to one day make it somewhere on YouTube. Maybe I won't have to work so hard with Lupus and RA. Because I try to work a full-time job. A lot of times I go home early because I have a hard time since the Lyme. But I am making it, and God's been good to me. He gave me a second chance of life in 2012, and here I am. I'm trying to make the best of what I got. I love each and every one of you all. Have a good night. And I'll probably see you over at Daisy's. Bye, guys.